Let's be clear. I just failed to intimidate a squirrel. I love this game.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
I think I dated someone who had her Uriel septum pierced.
Hello. Of course.
We're having lamb chop tonight.
Do you want chicken for dinner? I thought not. I didn't think so. Yeah, I'll have a 10-piece chicken nugget. Now I'll have a 20-piece chicken nugget.
I look like the Blue Man Group's manager.
These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up.
I know the feeling. I've traveled Spirit Airlines.
Where do you think you are?
I look like I'm supposed to make artisanal jelly in Vermont.
This place is giving me the willies.
I would have thought in the future we would have had a cure for the willies.
A few words for the kids.
Drug abuse resistance education.
All right. Who likes ringworm?
Are so good.
So this is Boeing HQ, huh?
Fear me, I'm a default Call of Duty skin.
Did you never even try to do something significant in your life?
I built an IKEA cabinet once.
What is the goal, by the way?
I have to get a weird tadpole out of my brain.
You're RFK?
Actually, yeah.
God, why did I stay out so late? Shot after shot after shot. What was I thinking? I'm not 20 anymore.
This reminds me so much of my first apartment.
Turns out being a musician takes a little bit more than just going to guitartabs.com, doesn't it?
Slaughter.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, let's improve this. Oh, I don't enjoy it. Give me 1 sec. Yeah. Let's go a little lower. Let's go a little higher, actually. And maybe we zoom in. This looks pretty good to me. Apologies for the last minute adjustments. I was a little late getting ready this morning. Not crazy about that. No, other way. I'm a professional. This'll do. All right, we are ready to, I think, finish the altars. I think, let's do it. We have a lot to do. Before we start our timer, we have 2 days until the sun. We need to research the Ark sarcophagus, prepare a solution, ask Lucas to help with flying the ship, research the autopilot device, craft a sleeping gas, research the suit mask, and craft 4 explosive charges. So we have a lot to do. Now, what I realize is something that we could do is we could, if we're low on something, go out there and replace our auto, because we have a lot of altars now. We can replace our auto mine with a hand mine, which is going to get us more yield, but we got a lot of stuff we got to do. So let's take this. Oh god, that's the I never thought I'd hate the sunrise. Looks like a blood moon, like a Zelda blood moon's coming. Oh boy, no, so while we're here, let's do crunch hours, we're gonna need it. Research. Mission. Ark sarcophagus. And then suit mask or autopilot device. Take control of the rescue ship. Yeah. I mean, is everybody working already? What time is it? How many? All right, let's get rid of. We need the sleeping gas. And looks like we have. How many explosive charges do we need? Craft 4 explosive charges. Okay. Okay. Let's beat this game.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Oh, well, we need someone's gonna need to make, I know we're about to leave, but somebody needs to make some cooked meals. So, let's put, I don't know how early it is here. Doctor's in the kitchen. We're not gonna need more. So what if we put botanist in refinery? Metals, metals, minerals, minerals, metals, metals, minerals, minerals. Don't think we're gonna need more organics, but this is a good start.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
No. We have 2 days before the end of the world. Let's call who we need to call. We can chat when we're back on Earth. Alright. Yep. Alright.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you.
Please don't tell me about your family.
Did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now.
Great. And, how's your Rapidium status?
Actually, I managed to collect enough to build another Ark.
You did? Oh, man, why didn't you say anything?
Because I'm trying to live.
Well, I was kind of
Yeah.
busy getting ready to get out of here.
Yeah, good. We need to be quick.
Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask.
Duh.
But I also asked a lot of you. And you took me seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I did a lot of thinking after the last time we talked. That thing you said about Maxwell's patience, I have to confess something. It's not easy, but truth is, I knew what was going on.
So you were lying to me.
Kept lying to myself.
Lying to
Yes,
yourself is
Maxwell
also
did
not
murder
an
me
excuse for
brutally
lying to
miles,
me.
And I did it without questioning, feeling good about myself and the grand vision for humanity I was part of. But then one day, this woman calls. I think she got through to me by accident.
Can we have your
She was
moral
asking about her
turnaround
son.
later?
She sounded
We need
distressed and wanted
to huck
access
a
to
buck here.
medical information, but I just hung up before I could hear what really happened to him. Well, now I know. The day before she called, I saw a patient being carried out in a plastic bag, but I looked away. And again, no questions.
How many
It was
plastic
easier
bags?
not to know. But those rumors about why Project Ela was shut down, well, I think they're true. I know they're true. I always did, but I just said it out loud for the first time.
Cool.
I feel so bad about it now.
Meanwhile, the sun is cooking my altars.
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit.
The sun is just shining, cooking my altars to
I know
death,
it
and
took
Lucas is
courage.
just like, boy, it's really nice to open up about things, you know?
And I know one thing.
Boy, that was
I don't
very
wanna do
very
that
quiet.
anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you. To get your altars somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your altars deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot too. Just because I asked you to.
Maybe a lot more than you know.
I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
Ooh, Lucas, I'm sorry. When is it? I'm not going to be available.
down
I'm
to
so
it then.
sorry.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me.
Oh, great.
Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
Uh-huh.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
Cabo.
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
Oh, hold on one sec. Goodness gracious. Don't you hate apps that you have that don't, when you go to quit, they need like 3 extra, like, are you sure you want to quit? Like, oh, you have this that's unsaved. Where it's like, no, just quit. Just quit the app. Just quit it. I said quit it, so quit it. Okay. So now we have to... We've got cooked meals on the way. How we doing on research? Well, this is taking a while. Uh-oh. This is how much time they gave me to do this. Sleeping gas is good. And now I need to make the rat. Is this all going to come down to the... Okay. So I actually think we're in pretty good shape here. Miner's working. We didn't make the base bigger. We didn't really do that. Is there anybody who's not working? Oh, park with a bench. Let's... So, miner is on workshop. Research, refinery. And I've got my shrink, who joined us and immediately left in a huff because of the story mission that had him mad at us. On the last 2 days where the end of the world is coming, he's in his contemplation room. Yes, exactly, yes. How about he... It doesn't look like we need anything extra. Because we're making what we need. I think we're in good shape.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Take care of what? Yeah, you do base maintenance too. How you doing? This is gonna be down to the wire. I feel like Ark Sarcophagus has got to be the first one, and then we'll do autopilot device after that. But you've got 2 days, bro. He's making food. We're definitely just gonna need to maybe make as much food as we can. Because we have tomorrow as well. I mean, there's really nothing else. Is it worth going out and exploring to maybe get some more ALX? I could speed this up a little bit, but I'm a little scared. We've got the we've got the, what did we make? Oh, we don't, okay, the safe way is for explosive charges. The non-violent way is research the suit mask. So we need the Rapidium Arc. And then we'll do... Oh, it's a good thing I saw that. The autopilot device? Right? Final preparation. Research the Arc sarcophagus and prepare at least one solution. The safe way is 4 explosive charges. The non-violent way is research the mask. The takeover is research the autopilot device. And then craft the rat. So we want to do the non-violent way, which is research the suit mask. Suit way and craft the mask. Craft the rat. Because we want to do non-violent. So we do want to make the suit mask. So we actually do still need to make everything that we wanted to make here. Okay. Where is refinery? Where did I move refinery to? Refinery. Botanist is up there. Let's make some of this. See how we do on improving time. Arc sarcophagus is good. Now the suit mask upgrade and autopilot device. Because we're gonna need all that. Build the Arc sarcophagus. Shit. Arc sarcophagus, we have space. Heh. Okay. Can we expand? Let's discard. We need that and minerals. If we did that, if we expand... No one lives forever. Let's do it. We're gonna probably need some more minerals. Arc sarcophagus we can still make. Because we're ballers. Made it.
Hard to believe that barrier is gone.
All right. Tense.
What's on your mind? Well, I wanted to tell you something.
I
Admit
apologize.
to something.
Say I'm sorry?
You burned the mush again? Not this time, no.
I don't feed you
Oh, then it
mush.
can't be that bad. Out with it.
Sorry for hitting you?
Just wanted to say, hard as it is, that I was wrong about you.
It shouldn't actually be hard to say.
Not the selfish dickhead I took you for. Well, thank you. Actually, you impressed me. With that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo.
Could you speed this up a little bit? Hopefully the scientist is still working on research while all this is going on.
It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that. Instead of putting another altar on the line. I guess I just needed to do it. Put myself through something extreme, like shock therapy.
Da-da-da.
And you weren't there to stop me. Yeah. About that. Some of the stuff
I should have hit you in the balls.
I regret. And some words I said.
I'll take that as an apology.
Because that's what you meant, right? That you're sorry? If it means so much to you. Okay. I'm sorry. I forgive you.
Oh, he's
That makes us
frustrated
even,
by
right?
that.
No. Not quite.
Throws me out of the base.
Seriously? Yeah. There's something I owe you.
Don't tell me you've written another song.
What is it? Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said? Of course I do. She said, just always be yourself, Yannick. And I know your life will be exceptional.
Who's Yannick? Oh, me. That's right.
See, there's something even I didn't know about her. Looks like she was a fortune teller. Whatever happened between us, you're taking Rapidium to Earth. And that's
She said, whatever you do, don't get
Big
stuck in a space mine on a base and have to
know
split
what to
yourself.
say.
That would be terrible.
Just take them. Take her words with you, and let's get back to our jobs. Because we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother.
She said, don't get stranded on a space mission. She said, don't go to space on a mining mission because you'll get stranded and then have to split yourself into different yous to be able to survive. Wonder what she meant by that.
Yeah, you're right. Time to get down to Earth. Literally. You know what?
Oh, I've got a red
They
cloud of
ever make
anxiety
a
going
movie
too.
about us, I'm not gonna watch it. Why's that? I hate sentimental flicks. Yeah. Me too.
Complete the technician's storyline. Okay. So we're doing good. We're almost done with the explosive charge and the rat. Suit mask upgrade is working. Ooh, we're gonna be close. Tasks. We've got to craft the explosive charges. Research the suit mask, which we're almost done. Research the autopilot device and craft the rat. Okay.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
No, let's keep you in there because I feel like we're low on metals and low on minerals. So I think we have more that we could do. Metal, mineral. Metal, mineral. Metal, No. Let's do a little bit of both. You hang out there. How we doing over
All done
here?
here. Should I help with
Done in
this
the
now?
kitchen. We got plenty of meals. Oh, we're good on meals. What if we built... What, could we build another research lab? Is that possible? But it has to be scientists. Base is exposed to maximum size. We can't build another... We can build another workshop, but I think we're actually kind of doing okay on that. Want to build another Rapidium Arc? We have enough Rapidium and organics and metals. I just don't know if we're gonna... How about we... That'll be a last minute thing if we decide. Almost done with the rat. Plant an explosive charge in the airlock.
All done.
Do we
Should I
want to
take
do
care of
this?
now?
Do we want the safe way? If we go back through, is it possible to go back through our options here of what we want to do? Because I'd like to know what the difference between if we just have it prepped. Okay, that's done.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Nope, you guys stick on base maintenance. Rat's taking some time. Suit mask upgrade's taking some time. As well as the autopilot device.
All done here. Should I help with
Everybody
this
chill.
now?
Okay, everybody, because it's gonna be stressful. If you're done, you can go hang out in the contemplation pods. Let's make sure I have some people on this stuff. Oh, I need somebody on refinery. Botanist. So the doctors, the ones with degrees, you guys can hang out.
All done. Should I take care
Nope,
of this
you just
now?
hang out. You keep working on that. The safe way, plant an explosive charge in the command center. I like the safe way, that sounds good. Plant an explosive charge in machinery. Because it said we can do all three. Actually, let's not do that last one. I'm feeling weird about planting the explosive charge. So if we research the suit mask, the non-violent way is the way to go. Rat's almost done. Suit mask is almost done, and then we need the autopilot device. Yeah. We're all gonna be working a little bit later. building my stuff. I think I should be okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna need metals to build the suit mask upgrade and the autopilot device, but I think we're gonna be okay on that. Doing good. I could go mine more Rapidium, but I don't care enough. You're getting enough of that wonderful, delicious Rapidium. Okay. Can play beer pong with myself. Suit mask upgrade. Now autopilot device. Production. Ooh, that's expensive. That is expensive. But we can do it. Autopilot device is the last thing we need, right? Prepare at least one solution. Safe way. Non-violent way. Craft the suit mask upgrade, which we're doing. And then research the autopilot device. It's done. So there's nothing more we can do here except finish the autopilot device. Plant an explosive charge. When ready to proceed. Final preparations. When ready, proceed at the base. Oh, I don't think we needed the takeover. The takeover is the autopilot device, or is that separate? When ready, proceed at the base navigation console. No, I still need the autopilot device. Why is the non-violent way have a cross taken out of it? Does that mean we've finished what we need to for that option? Or that's now gone? Scientist has fainted in medium storage. Well, that's not good. Hey, buddy.
Huh, this gas is, surprisingly potent. Good.
Oh boy. That ain't good. What are you doing in storage? You should be working. That's annoying. Hey, buddy, I know it's tough. Why don't you head on back to research? Yeah, cool. I'm just worried about extra things that might be coming up now. Do you know? Got that thing we want today. Interesting. Will he keep working, or is he going to... When he gets to 20, is he going to work for another hour? Because that would be nice. Because we still need to make the autopilot device, right? So this is going to be tomorrow anyway. Is it hard to work with me standing over you like this, just kind of judging everything that you're doing? I'm sorry. That'd be really interesting if, like, he works slower because I'm standing over his... I would love that if he ended up working slower. I would love that if he ended up working slower because I'm just standing over his shoulder watching him. It's like, could you not? Sit down before you fall down. I don't like the post-it notes, I have to be honest with you. I think the post-it notes don't really make it seem like we're gonna survive this plan. So all we need to do is plant an explosive charge in the quantum computer if we wanted to do that. But I like the non-violent way, and I'd like to see if we can do that. Crunch hours. Hey, what are you doing? What's what you got over there? You got the chip yet? You done with the got the thing? I'm just gonna, I don't really have much to do. I'm just gonna kind of hang out here and just watch you and just... Boy, talk about a contemplation room, am I right? I should have gone to college, but I just didn't feel like, you know, I don't know, I just thought, you know, it's more of a hangout kind of, oh, where are you going? You going over here? You done? Wait, let's... It's 98%. He's off shift? He got to 98% and he's off shift? Rude. Alright, I guess we have plenty of time tomorrow. But that was rude. Boop, 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 boop. Sunrise in one day! It's a little bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? So he's not even going to start working. We could do crunch hours, but that's going to be 9. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for 9 a.m. We're going to see if building the thing takes a lot of resources, but then let's build another Rapidium arc if we can. Hey guys, look, the sun's gonna burn us all alive tomorrow. Do you mind if we maybe started work a little bit early? I don't want to be that, like, that dick of a boss, but, like... Do you know what I mean? I just feel like we could probably... Should have made a feast for everybody at the end of the night.
Any progress with finding the turret vehicle?
Yeah, one of them who was in it is in the kitchen. Come on, bro. Why don't you head on down? I'll join you. It's 9 a.m.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I
Yep.
move there?
Botanist wants to talk. Autopilot device is finished. Production. Autopilot device. It's actually very inexpensive.
All done. Should I take
Botanist
care of
is
this
in
now?
the womb. Botanist is actually moving. Because Botanist wants to talk. What do you... Can we not have very important things? Hi, what's up?
To talk about something? Yeah. We've come a long way together, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, it's
You
that serious.
you wanna date my wife,
No.
don't you?
I mean, well, maybe. I was just wondering, with the rescue ship arriving any day now, have you thought about what it's gonna look like after you come back? For you, I mean. What are you planning to do with your life, Jan?
Get back together with my wife, aka your wife.
I don't know exactly, but I'm a new man.
Love they're so nonchalant about it. Yeah, they're like chilling. They're just hanging out.
A fresh start. Wow. That sounds exciting.
You can
But what
do the
exactly
same.
does it mean? Do you have a goal in sight?
Yes, I'm gonna try to get back together with Lena.
Let me guess. You have some good advice for me about how I should live my life from now on. Not really. I was just curious.
You're asking if I'm
If
gonna
you
get back
intend to
together with Lena. Yes, and I'll
live it
send you
well.
fabulous pictures.
What's it to you anyway? Well, it matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I guess I'll have to consider your life somehow superior to mine.
Well, I did beat you at beer pong.
Superior? What do you mean? Only one of us will be able to continue his life as Jan Dolsky. The real Jan Dolsky. And it will
Your
be you.
goop I made in
And as petty
a
as it
in a
might
factory.
sound,
So
it just
yeah,
feels a little unfair. You know?
yeah, it does. Especially because he was still married to Lena. They still had something great. And now he's listening to me say like, I'm gonna go make a fresh start. And oh, you know that wife that you thought you had? You thought you had a wife, fell asleep, woke up, finding out that you're a clone and your wife doesn't exist in this reality, and someone else is gonna go be with her.
And according to you, the fair outcome would be
I get Jan. I
not
get
being reduced to the role
Lena.
of somebody else's altar. But this is who you are. Well, it doesn't feel that way.
I don't like
It feels
telling him
like
he's an altar. I don't like that.
I'm genuine.
You are.
Genuine. Admit it. You were lost in your life. And you might have changed, but you still don't know where you're going. Whereas I do. What the hell are you suggesting? Think about it, Jan. Let go of your ego for a
Oh, I
moment.
like the botanist up till now.
Our life made more sense to me than it did to you. I had a sense of purpose. My wife, my family, children, maybe. What if I was the one to come back as Jan Dolsky? What? Swap places? That's the most
We
ridiculous
could do
idea I've ever
that,
heard.
but it would be lying to
I can be
Lena.
happy in my life too, you know, with Lena or someone else. This is what I've learned on this journey with all of you. That it's only up to me to find happiness right where I am. Well, my happiness
Yeah, he may not
lies
be my
only
favorite
wherever
clone
she
anymore.
is. But since you're fine no matter where you are, well, that just proves my point. All I'm asking is that you look at the situation through my eyes.
No.
I can't. Just like you have no idea what it's like to be me. We're different, and swapping
It would make
places
sense.
makes
It's
no
just not.
sense.
It's just not what we want. I want to do. I don't want to
I'm not
lie to
saying
Lena.
your life is worth less than mine. Maybe it's even worth more. You've achieved great things, found Rapidium, got through so many obstacles,
Beat me at beer pong.
and you can continue on that road, enjoying being the new Jan you've become, while I could go back to the only life I want, with Lena. Haven't you ever thought that maybe that was the actual purpose of your journey?
Mm-hmm.
To become my own altar? No, Jan. You'd still be yourself. But you'd take my place with the others. Nobody would have to know.
Yeah, he is just sour he lost. No, I mean, I would do it if it... I would absolutely do it under other circumstances. But the Lena in my world isn't in love with you, or doesn't want to be... You're saying, I love my wife so much that in another reality, I want to go and pretend to be you for a different version of her and lie to her. That's not love. That's not...
No. I'm not going to hand
But I
over
don't like the way
life to you just
my
like that.
dialogue options are all
Of course, I never wanted you to do it just
selfish.
Like that. Look, I know it's not a decision to be made lightly, and I don't expect an immediate answer.
You got an immediate answer.
Think about it. We still have a few days until the ship lands.
It's really creepy, isn't it, Douglas? Yeah. Yeah, not on board. And that's weird that he was asking that. Crafting the autopilot device. And then, when ready, proceed to the base navigation console. Nobody else really has much to say. Where is the base navigation console? Is that like in the front of the base? Nothing more to research. Thank you, Doctor. Yeah. Arc sarcophagus. So I think that's outside, right? Wait, where the frick? Where did I put everything? Thank you. So as soon as that's done... That's the base module connector. Wait, where is the base? Oh boy. Base navigation. Okay, cool. So as soon as it's done, crafting the autopilot device will be ready. 95%. I'm excited. Are you excited? Got it. Task completed. Finalize preparations and wait for the rescue team. Are you sure you want to start the journey? You still have some unfinished business in the base. If you move out, the shrink won't deal with his burnout. Absolutely. I do not care about the shrink. This is a point of no return. Make sure you've prepared everything you want to before proceeding. Yes. We didn't do the charges because we want to do the non-violent way. Time to go home. Finish Act 3. Final day. Very Majora's Mask. Say goodbye to the scientists. Oh, say goodbye to everybody? Oh, boy. Where is everybody? Hi, Doctor. Hi, Johnny. Wait, are we all meeting in the kitchen? Or we're all meeting in the Arc sarcophagus? right, everybody, how we doing? All right, quick game of hacky sack. Let's go. What do you guys say? One quick game of hacky sack. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, Shrink.
All
I know we
aboard
didn't
the
finish our mission
sarcophagus.
together, but you're a dick.
You have a smooth ride. Right. Shame we didn't get to talk more.
No, it's really
I
not.
have a feeling we'd get along well.
I don't think so. You abandoned me almost immediately.
You get along well with everybody. Maybe that's because I'm okay with myself. But it's not like I was friends with everybody down on Earth. Especially that asshole from the apartment next door.
See, that's why you're probably not a
Wonder
good
if she really
Shrink.
lives there. If my apartment is even there. Is there anything for me to come back to?
Think of it like
I
the
hope there is.
1985, the alternate
Even if it
1985 and
means
Back to the
having to put
Future.
up
You
with
might
that
show up
evil.
and it's somebody else's house.
Funny how perspective changes.
I'm not bitter.
I'll do my
Come on.
best to get you out of this safely. Thank you. And good luck with everything.
I have no sympathy. No sympathy at all. We're not going to do that. Let's talk to Scientist.
Time to get comfortable in the sarcophagus. Yes, it's a shame we're leaving. I feel there's more I could have discovered. You'll have a lot to do on Earth. Maybe, but it might be hard to do in hiding. Without any identity.
No, that's pretty much what you were
Something
doing
tells me
here.
I'm going to look back on this.
You were in a
and
basement
think of it as
in a research lab.
the best time of my life. See you on the other side, Jan.
Might be the
care
Doctor,
there.
might be my new favorite.
I'm glad you joined us for the ride. What can I say?
It wasn't my
What an
choice.
honor. Meeting you made me realize how fragile and unpredictable a man's fate can be. Thanks for inspiring me to be more brave in the future. It's good to know that I have it in me. You sure do.
I'm not even
All right.
looking at you. I don't make eye
Let's head for the
contact. Have I
unknown.
told you that?
Again.
So if you went back, who would you choose instead of the Shrink? I don't know, because I don't know what the other options were. I think there was like a, manufacturer or something. There were a couple. Oh, there was like a soldier. You know, like I don't know. I think I picked the right Jans. I just maybe don't think I picked them in the right time, or gave. I was too nervous about getting through the game without burning to death that I don't think I may have taken all the time I could have to talk to everybody. Maybe the therapist would have been good had I spent a little bit more time with him, but by the time I picked him, we were going into that story part where things get all fucky, so...
So, wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. And thanks for looking out for me. Shame we didn't get more time with each other.
You ripped off your arm in a huff, I think.
We still might.
We'll all hang out for the
Keep that.
reunion.
Cause I got a feeling that if shit can happen, it's gonna happen to me. Anyways, later, man. Use that good fortune of yours to get us out of here in one piece.
I look like Gerard Butler. Yeah, yeah, botanist. Oh man, I can't. I want to talk to the technician last.
So, this is it. Have a safe trip and see you on the other side. Thanks for helping me deal with my regrets and everything. What would I ever do without you, man? We're gonna have to stay away from each other back on Earth, huh?
Yeah.
Probably. Unless I introduce you as my long-lost twin.
I love your other channel. Thanks for doing what you
Yeah,
do. Thank you.
right.
I appreciate
It's been a
that.
ride, huh?
How are you doing this
Tell me
morning,
about
Kador?
it. I'll see
Or
you
Kador?
around, brother.
All right, botanist, get in there. Not gonna happen, man.
All right.
I'm going to
So,
kick you into the pod.
This is it. Yep. It's just the two of us left. Did you think about it?
Yeah.
Proposition? So, you really meant it. I did. And I still do. I know it's crazy, but show me something that hasn't been lately. What do you say? I can't give up my life for you.
A little down about what
think I'm
happened
that
this week, being
selfless.
totally honest, trying to stay positive. Me too, that's why I'm playing video games every morning.
Understand. I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. Well, in that case, good luck whatever happens. I hope your new life doesn't let you down. Same to you, buddy. I'll make sure you get a chance to find your own happiness. Thanks, man. Take care.
Maybe Lena has a sister. Oh boy. Oh shit. Wrong way. Up, right way. I know where I'm going in my own base. Answer the call from Earth. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, hey Agatha, you suddenly care.
Agatha here. Our people are about to land. Did you prepare everything as we discussed?
Oh, sure. Let's do that.
Maybe. But I have some questions I'd like to ask you before we proceed with this plan.
I know you've been talking to Lena.
You do? Yeah. I know you do.
I thought we had a deal. No more secrets.
Yeah,
Do you really
yeah.
think you can pull one over?
Creepy head of business scene in Static. No more secrets. Creepy CEO of company that's been lying to me coming through in pure Static. No more secrets.
What about your part of the deal? You never said anything about the rescue team being an armed squadron.
Oh. So you expect me to explain
Yep.
myself to you now? After everything that's happened, I must say that's cheeky. But I will indulge you. The team is armed because this is a Rapidium retrieving mission, Yarn. And the corporation will protect its assets with whatever means available.
I've heard enough. You
I don't
arrive.
know what you and
Let's
your
blow
ex
you all
have
up.
been discussing so fervently on an unauthorized channel, but I would like you to listen to me very carefully. Whatever you might be thinking of doing, you must understand that your time of breezy irresponsibility.
Ah, yes,
is coming to
breezy
an end.
irresponsibility.
You are heading back to society, where certain rules and laws apply. In this world, every decision you make has consequences. And not just for you. Take Lena, for example. Her career. So promising. It would indeed be a shame were it to be cut short by criminal charges.
That's why we'll go to Cabo. You'll never find us.
What? Hey, Lena has nothing to do with this.
Of course she doesn't. As long as everything goes as planned. But, if the mission is compromised, I'm afraid the Disciplinary Commission will have no choice but to investigate her involvement thoroughly. I can't
Boom.
imagine you'd possibly value a bunch of quantum-projected reflections of yourself more than your real loving wife. Because that would be very narcissistic. The corporation owes them nothing.
The
You
alters
owe
too.
them
Me and the
nothing.
other alters
They do not
infiltrate
exist for real, and you know that.
Ally Corp
Because you're a
and take
grown
out
man,
Agatha
Jan
together.
Dolsky, not a child who believes in fantasies. Smuggle them on board the ship as you were told, and do not attempt a single thing we haven't agreed on. Once you take off, your nightmare will be over, and there will be no more than ghosts to you. you'll forget your worries. Everything is different in the light of day.
You forgot one
And of
thing.
course,
I'm afraid
I
of
can't wait to
ghosts.
have a blast with you at our press conference.
Oh boy. Meet the rescue team. Where are they? Are they outside?
So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life. Being a home for me. For us.
I do this when I'm leaving like a place I've been for a really long time. I kind of put my hand on it and I'm just like, I know you're an inanimate object, but thank you.
This is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
We're from Starfield.
Oh. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dulski. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Ready to do it all over again, if needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting it to the other side of the planet.
You're Screaming Eagle
all on
material,
your
soldier.
freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
All I can say is that I'm a man of many talents.
Humble and honest. I like that. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that ready ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CP unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets. Okay, let's get that rupidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier than the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Scary.
Dulski, did you have a cat that climbed into a rupidium arc or anything?
Maybe. Yeah, his name was Whiskers.
Cat? Not that I know of.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
It was a cat.
Sorry, but I didn't catch that. I think my radio was broken.
Seriously? The readings show that there's signs of life inside this crate.
Scary.
It's considerably heavier than the other ones. We can't just ignore it. You might be a hero, Dulski, but you need to cooperate.
Mm-hmm. Reliance.
It's all in your hands right now. The Rupidium needs to get back to Earth. If there's anything wrong with that arc, I'm sure Allied Corp experts can take care of it. But it would break my heart if we were to lose such a big part of the cargo just because of some readings we don't understand.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Sorry. For a moment there, I forgot how important this mission was.
It's like mind control.
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
We'll do that once we're airborne. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a
This is
proper
tense.
checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now.
this is the story Starfield should have gone with. Something fun. Anybody smells something weird?
There was nothing.
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy. Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be done.
Set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
Ugh, yeah, I'm just so noble. Let's let Lucas help.
All good on our side too.
Look at all this delicious rapidium. They won't mind if some of it skims off the top.
Made it. This takes care of everything now.
We've made it. Beaten Cabo for the meet and greet for the reunion. Oh, I didn't make that extra rapidium mark. That was the last thing I was going to do. Yeah, I went with sleeping gas.
How did I end up here? Is this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I made my choices.
I remember that. That was fun.
Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Yep.
Free Rapidium-grown food products will be distributed in several areas of the country today as part of the Food Innovation Initiative.
I don't remember taking all these selfies.
Phase, and many people express concerns about the safety of Rapidium-grown crops, but experts are hopeful.
Rapidium is the answer. It is the only answer we have, and we can't mess it up. Ally Corp claim their research.
Well, with all the choices I decided to make, cleaning the kitchen wasn't one of them.
Corporations, subsidized or not, will always put their interests before public benefit. It's just the way they work. But because non-profit organizations are in the picture as well, we can and we have to be optimistic about the future. The Food Innovation Initiative will be the first test of how ready we are for this breakthrough.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
I have a game console. That's fun. Did I shave? Oh, no. Glad to know earbuds are still there.
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
I'm still not convinced. Shouldn't I just tell the truth?
Look, We already talked about that, right? Let's follow the script. No mention of any illegal experiments up there, and you can count on leniency.
Legal experiments.
Listen, I don't know the details of what went on, and I don't have to know.
I'm just your lawyer. I don't need to know what happened.
Be glad Ally Corp is willing to turn a blind eye on what you did. Steering their ship into a goddamn desert.
Yeah, well, they got their Rapidium.
That's right. And the Rapidium spin is all they care about. For now.
Okay.
They could stop being so generous if you don't play along. So just go with their story that you lost it up there.
But what about all the games of beer pong I won?
As my lawyer.
It makes sense, doesn't it? A man stranded on a hostile planet after losing his whole crew, all alone for so long.
Temporary insanity, huh?
It's a valid strategy.
Yeah.
Right. I guess it does add up, if you look at it from a certain angle.
From a certain point
That's
of view.
correct. You need to be pragmatic here.
Excuse
okay.
me. I just burped into the microphone.
How did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified first, Lucas Pena.
He talked about his
took
grandmother a
full
lot.
Responsibility for hijacking the ship. Said you had nothing to do with it.
Does that mean he's in trouble?
What do you think? He wasn't working for Ally Corp anymore when he did it. He just hacked into their systems like a regular crook.
That's my man. Well done, Lucas.
Don't ask me why, but he seemed liberated by it all.
Good.
Said he was glad he could play a role in something finally. I think that's how he phrased it. Anyway, that's taking a lot off your shoulders. So, all things considered, I'm not expecting the court to be that hard on you. Provided, of course, that you don't upset the corporation.
And go
That's the world we live in. That's capitalism for you.
So we're still
We
hoping I can
all
avoid
live a
prison
nice, happy
altogether.
life as long as we don't upset the
I'd say
corporation.
home confinement is within our reach. A year, perhaps? 18 months tops?
Okay. Right. What about the other hearing?
Lena, she stuck to everything we discussed. No surprises there.
Okay.
Well, maybe except for one moment at the end when she pointed out that this was not just any mission for you. And how she witnessed you facing those struggles all by yourself and emerging a changed, better man out of it all.
She shouted something about wanting to marry you again. I don't know. It was
Those
weird.
her words?
Yeah. Not exactly a game changer considering the scandal surrounding her exit from Ally Corp, but it's something.
How is she handling it? Being fired like that?
Well, it wasn't nice, but at least they didn't press charges for sabotaging
She's
their
okay.
database or
Love it.
whatever it was that she did.
Right. They simply didn't want anyone to find out.
Yeah, I
how
got
and why she
mutinied. I don't know if mutinied was like something that
What
you have to
matters
do.
to us is that she testified in
The
your
classic
favor.
boys will be boys defense. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It means a lot to me that she's still rooting for me, despite everything.
You'll be allowed to talk to her after the trial. I know she wants to meet. For now, why don't we focus on your testimony? Let's go through it one more time.
Ally Corp is a
Yeah,
beautiful
we'll need to do
beacon
that.
shining on a
driver
hill
just
that we
arrived.
should all
I
be
should go now.
thankful for.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
He's got 10 altars in the house working on his stuff. What's going on? From Jay. very cool. One of his alters is his driver. I should build a base here. Yep. Great game. Great game. The corporate way. Ooh, weird. Yeah, I mean, so loved it. I know I complained a lot. That's just my stress level while the game was being stressful to me. A big fan of the game, and one of the things that I'm realizing now at the end that I really like. I'll play, Sarah. I'll be picking a new game to play. If you have any suggestions, put it in the chat. But I appreciate you hanging out. What I really liked about this is that this is the first game that I can remember that's gotten to a point where my mind wasn't on, ooh, get the best ending. My mind was on, make choices in the game that I'm comfortable with, that I feel like are relatively close to what I would want to do and how I feel. And I feel comfortable. I know that there's probably a bunch of different endings and a bunch of different ways things that can go out, that they can pan out, but I'm not focused on like, oh no, did I get the best ending? Because that's always this feeling where you're feeling separated and from the events of the game, and you're looking down on it as a gamer of going like, oh no, I want to get this reaction, or I want to get this result. Like, what if I want to make a choice that isn't what I think is going to get me the best ending in the game, the good ending? This is really Dark Souls. Oof, I have a full playlist of me doing Elden Ring. I played Dark Souls 2 when it came out a long time ago, but I was never really a Dark Souls, a Souls-like player. And if you go back through on my YouTube and check out my Elden Ring playthrough, the first couple of videos, my first couple of sessions, I'm like, this is horrible. This is awful. I don't know who likes this. This is just brutal. This is terrible. And then as the playthrough progresses, I get better and better and better, and I understand it more and more. And then by the end, I'm like playing like a pro. But it was so funny how like at the beginning, I'm like, that is awful. But I did end up enjoying it a lot by the end. So if you're interested, check out that playthrough. But with this, I don't know how many endings there are, I don't know how many different options there were, but I'm relatively happy with the choices that I made, which I think is a testament to a really good game. That I cared enough to kind of sit with the decisions that I made. There were a couple of moments in the game where I felt like I wasn't given, for a game that's all about the psychology of your interaction with other people, and that being the selling point of the game, there were a couple of moments where I was not comfortable with the options I had of what to say, where I felt like how I felt, or a very obvious way that someone would react wasn't a choice of speech. That was frustrating. I thought that all of the conversations with the corporation people, Lucas, Agatha, and what's his name, the other boss guy, I needed to be able to see them. If you want me to empathize with them and to kind of not think of them as like all evil, disingenuous liars, I need to be able to see them. So the choice of putting them all in static might have been like, we need to save some time, but meh. I am going to listen to this song though. Just beat this yesterday, one of the most immersive games I've ever played. Yeah, Hudson, yeah, I was just saying that I feel like this is the fact that I kind of don't care about the other endings because this is how I wanted to play the game and how I felt like I was making choices is a testament to how immersive it was. I love the base building. I'm always looking for a good base building game. if I had another small minor criticism, it's that it seemed like, and I don't know how much of this is true, but it seemed like some of the storyline, well, people are going to need to be mad at you, kind of seemed separate from the work I was doing. I'm sure that there were things that I could have been doing more efficiently and better and upgrading my stuff faster, but it was like I felt like I was doing everything I could as quickly as I could, and yet it would be like, people are mad at you, and that gave me stress. So I felt like there were story beats that relied on people being mad at me. And if I were to go onto YouTube now and watch a video of someone who figured out how to speed run this game and have everybody always be happy and kind to them, I would kind of be like, well, you didn't make it feasible enough to make everybody happy. If I'm seeing all the mechanics that you have to do to make everybody stay happy with you, I would kind of be like, I don't know if that's an expectation you can expect. It should be possible to have everybody love you and stay happy, I think, but I don't know. It listed all the yawns? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, big fan. What a year for games this has been. Your character is sometimes more of a jerk. There were times where like the only option was like being aggressive, and I'm like, I don't really want to, that's not how I want to be. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna play next, but this was a lot of fun. I had a blast with this. I love base building, and the psychology of it was really well done, and the voice actor for Jan being able to do all that stuff. What a role. I mean, I hope he got paid a lot, because they shouldn't give him just base rate for the fact that he had to be like 8 different characters. You gonna do Kingdom Come next? Would Laura play a game with me? Laura is not a gamer. She didn't grow up with games. I've tried very hard. We have a series on YouTube, if you're curious, of me watching wrestling and playing video games with her next to me, riffing and making fun of me while I do it. She makes fun of Factorio. We did Tears of the Kingdom, and we did a Fortnite one as well. So if you're curious and you want to see Laura's reaction, look up on my YouTube playlist, look for the With My Wife playlist to see some of that. I would love to sit and play a game with her, and I think it would probably be very popular. There's a lot of overlap on our fan bases, but I think she has a mental block with feeling like this is a good use of time. And plus, the whole reason I'm playing right now is because she's asleep. I wake up at 5:45 in the morning every morning, and she sleeps, so not much we could do. Yeah, I would love to do it. I think she's very funny with the commentary, with the things that she says. Like, we were playing Factorio, and I was trying to, like, explain to her, like, here's this entire base that I built after crash landing on this planet, and she just goes, wait, so you could build this entire factory, but you can't, like, repair your ship? And I went, now that's a good point. So it was like having somebody outside of the world of video games to kind of go like, no, this makes sense. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're probably right. She's kept calling me Elon Musk for the whole time that I was playing Factorio. But yeah, no, had a blast watching this and playing this. Really, I'll be very, very excited to see what this team comes up with next, because yeah. Yeah, my thoughts on it are that it was very, very interesting. I liked the idea that that it was so unique. This isn't just like another. We live in a world where there's like 5 intellectual properties, and Hollywood and the video game industry, the entertainment industry, just keeps rehashing the same intellectual properties over and over, squeezing them for everything they can. We just had a Jurassic Park movie that just came out, and it's it's the 7th in a franchise that started off being one of the greatest movies of all time, and now we're just kind of like, oh, another one. I worry about the entertainment industry running out of new intellectual properties to squeeze everything they can out of, because you've ruined, I don't want to say ruined, but like you've made Indiana Jones not special. You've made Star Wars not special. You've made Jurassic Park not special. You've made Terminator not special. You've made all of these things just another thing. So it's exciting when I see, like with Clair Obscur or with this, where it's like there's still genuine creativity out there. And abilities to create stuff that's new and exciting, that we haven't seen before, that really kind of scratches this isn't just another version of a popular game style that we've all played before. This is a genuinely unique thing. I think that's to be applauded and appreciated, and I really can't wait to see performed by Dry Cleaning. Oh, is that the title of the song? I don't know. It's exciting to anytime you get a chance to see. It's how you feel like when you see a movie that's like, well, that was an interesting hook. It just seems so rare now because we live in a world where everything is the same cookie cutter intellectual property, the same cinematic universe, the same everything over and over and over. Remakes, reboots of things that you already know and that are safe. So the idea of something that's new is great. And this was new, and it was really, really great. And you should play this if you haven't, and you should tell a friend to play it because it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Focus testers. Oh, by the way, focus testers, there were a few grammatical errors in the captions, if you guys want to go back and take a look at that. I don't know how you would do the game differently without the countdowns to the sun, but it would be nice if there weren't such a ticking clock. I'm sure that's probably just me. I know a lot of people loved the ticking, like, or appreciate the fact that there's something to work to on a time crunch, and it was forgiving. I didn't know that when I first started, that like the first level of the game where they're like, you have 3 days to get enough Rapidium to get off the planet, to move to the next location. I was kind of like, I don't know. I would have loved something that made it a little bit more casual or cozy. Maybe? But it would have been it really would have been a different game. I'm not sure. But no, definitely very, very impressed. These developers should really just be so happy with what they did, because this was a great experience. It was just what I needed too. I needed something new and fun and exciting. Oh, the Alters kids that were made. Kids that were created in the womb. Oh wow. How long did this game take to make? Jeez. Alters pets. Bagheera. Oh, Cheetos. Diego. Diego's a good name for a pet. Fiona. If you're not familiar, I have a pug named Starina. She's the sweetest thing in the world and the love of my life. No, this is great. Yeah, no, all in all, I don't want to like scale a game out of 10, but I would definitely say if you enjoy base building, if you enjoy craft survival games, and if you are the least bit intellectual and interested in a fun psychological take on that style of game, this is a blast to play. And kind of what I think other games are going to try to... It sets a new standard for interaction among characters, I think. Especially in a world with, like, Starfield, where like, I'm sorry, you never feel like the characters are organically reacting. The writing, going back to a game like Starfield after this is going to be very, very hard, where it's like, oh, you're just giving me your ship because this is what the plot needs you to do? Oh, okay. Alright. I would like to see... I'm gonna maybe watch some YouTube videos of some of the other alters and see if I like them a lot. But this was great. Thank you all. Fabulous game. Play it. Thank you all for hanging out with this, with me with this. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a new game. I'll spend all day today figuring out what game I want to play. And we'll play some more. But this was awesome. Thank you all. And have a great day. Be safe, love one another, and put on some sunscreen if you're hanging out tonight. If you're hanging out today, and enjoy fireworks, I guess, if that's your thing. Bye.